Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have been well. I don't have much of an update, but I thought that I would post the video that I have of me just making dinner, walking back from work, and so forth and so on. And I don't know if anybody can relate, but there's just something about that's so exhausting about making dinner after work. Like, I wish I could get home and dinner's already waiting for me. I am so bad at meal prepping, so that's not gonna happen. I have tried it so many times. Not gonna happen. By day 2 or 3, you're already tired of the meals that you've prepped. So I try to do my best to eat as healthy as I can when I get home and just really take care of myself. But other than that, guys, sometimes life is just monotonous and mundane. There's nothing happening. You are just literally going through the motions of going to work, taking care of yourself, seeing friends, or calling family and checking up on them. And that's about it. That's basically all that's happening. I guess one has to create their own fun, and I'll be the first to admit I'm not the best, but I try. And just being at the company gardens when it's spring, guys, this was so magical. I loved every minute, because all the trees that were like all leafless and scrawny started blooming. There was just something about the freshness of spring that really made the walk so enjoyable. But otherwise, we still have trees that are still bare, and there's a weird beauty in winter as well when trees lose all their leaves and etc. And then I'll call this segment National Geographics, because that's exactly what you are going to get. And if you know anything about me, I'm an iced coffee girl. If summer is here, if warm weather is here, it's iced coffee all the way. But I had such a blast at the Two Oceans Aquarium. There's just something about it that made me feel like a kid again, because I used to love watching National Geographics. There was not enough knowledge about nature and the wild that you could give me that I wouldn't just slurp up, so this to me felt like appeasing my inner child, making her happy, and just the realization of that there is animals or nature that a lot of people will never get to see. It's underwater, and not all of us will ever have the opportunity to go diving to see these things. So seeing them live and not seeing them on screen like TV or something, it was just so magical. It was so magical. I enjoyed every single minute. As you will see, I tried to take footage of every little thing that I saw, and I just had so much fun with a friend of mine. It was such a good time, and also just educational, learning about different species of fish, learning about different species of jellyfish, starfish, you name it. I feel like everybody needs to do this in your adult life. Everybody needs to go to the aquarium and just experience it as an adult. I feel like it just makes you realize how big the world is and how small you are. It's like looking up at the stars as well. Or seeing pictures of the Milky Way or the galaxy just reminds you that you are literally a speck of dust in the universe, But with that being said, I'm not gonna speak anymore. You guys can just enjoy and watch. And before I let you guys watch the National Geographic segment, I just wanted to talk about how I want my YouTube page to be a place of community, tranquility. Like, I want you guys to leave here with this positive thought and a positive feeling. That's my wish. And obviously I would like to also grow the community, so you guys just share the page, tag, post me everywhere. That would be so amazing. Okay, enough talking. You guys enjoy. Okay, I thought these were seahorses, but they weren't. But they are related to seahorses. I'm sure you can tell by their snout and stuff. And I had to tease my friend. I told her I found her a man. Meanwhile, I was talking about this fish. This had to be my favorite part. Not that jellyfish are like my favorite aquatic animal or anything like that, but oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know how to describe it. It was so enchanting being there, like just watching them, do whatever jellyfish vibes they were doing. It's almost hypnotic. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Watching jellyfish swim is hypnotic. You just can't help yourself from watching them. You can't look away. At the same time, there's a fascination because you can see right through them. But there's nothing going on there. It's not like you can pinpoint the brain and the eyes and whatnot. No, they are just these creatures that are just being, and they're just floating, and nothing seems to bother them. Obviously, they do have like natural predators in the wild. But watching them in the aquarium just do their own thing was so enchanting. I quite enjoyed this. I literally dragged my friend in there as soon as I saw the jellyfish sign because I wanted to go see them live. I've never seen a jellyfish in my life. So that was so cool. So cool. I said to my friend, being in nature is so healing. It's so healing because when I left here, I felt so much calmer, and all the stress from the week, from the month, you name it, just seemed to evaporate, you know. There's just something calming about being close to nature and being close to water, especially. That sound is so calming, so invigorating at the same time. It's amazing to see what people can do with recycling, like your plastics and your plastic bottles. So all of this, what you're seeing, all these floating like chandelier or even the bone structure were made from plastic bottles and plastic that was fished out of the ocean. Now ask me why I thought that this frog was fake. It wasn't moving, it was just there floating. But apparently those frogs, they are used to hibernating in mud, so they stay stationary for a very long time. So I don't know why they had them in water like that. This part for me was a little bit sad, only because I feel like animals like this, like penguins, are not meant to be kept in the kind of space that they were kept. Granted, they had a lot of space, but it just felt like they couldn't just be themselves. They couldn't just be animals. They are obviously in captivity, and I don't know whether they've been bred in captivity as well, so it's hard to tell. But that was kind of very hard for me to watch because, I mean, it felt like they were just too big to be in there. And not to say that this shark, oh my gosh, you guys, I saw a shark live. I'm trying not to freak out and fangirl and be nerdy, but I can't help it. Guys, I saw a live shark. Like, how many of you guys can say you've seen a live shark? Yeah, highlight. Highlight of the day was definitely seeing the shark live. And then after Aquarium Margaritas, go Box, we won against New Zealand again. So that was such a fantastic end to the day. I had thoroughly enjoyed the day, and it's always the simple things that seems to make me so happy, and I'm glad that I'm that kind of a simple person. But anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Come back again.